The Moonlit Adventurers. Once upon a time, on the outskirts of a village, there was a small forest. During the day, it was an ordinary forest, but at night, it was said that a mysterious power transformed it into a magical forest. This story was widely told among the village children, and everyone dreamed of seeing its magic at least once. One full moon night, three close friends, Aya, Kazu, and Rina, decided to venture into the forest. They walked along the moonlit path, their hearts filled with excitement. "Tonight is a special night," Aya said. "My grandfather told me that the forest shines the most beautifully on full moon nights. Then let's go see that beauty for ourselves," Kazu replied. "But be careful. I've heard there are many paths in the forest where you can easily get lost," Rina cautioned. With cautious steps, the three of them entered the forest. Moonlight filtered through the trees, bathing the entire forest in a silvery glow. As they walked, a mysterious light appeared before them. It was a group of tiny fairies. "Welcome, adventurers. Do you wish to know the secrets of this forest?" asked the largest fairy. Startled but eager, Aya, Kazu, and Rina responded, "Yes, please tell us." The fairies smiled and led them deeper into the forest. They showed the children beautiful flowers glowing under the moonlight, streams that played music, and other magical sights. Captivated by the beauty, the three continued their exploration, forgetting all about the time. Along the way, the fairies introduced them to various magical plants and animals. There were glowing mushrooms, leaves that played melodies, and animals that could talk. Aya touched the glowing mushrooms, Kazu listened to the musical leaves, and Rina conversed with the talking animals. "This forest feels like a dream," Rina said. "Yeah, I never imagined we'd come to such a wonderful place," Kazu added. After some time, the fairies stopped in front of a large, ancient tree. Within this tree lies the most important secret of this forest. But to uncover it, you must overcome a trial, one fairy explained. Determined, the three friends decided to face the trial. They opened a door in the tree and found themselves in a large room with three different paths. These three paths each lead to a different trial. If you can work together to overcome them, you will learn the forest's secret, echoed a voice. The friends nodded to each other and chose their paths. Aya took the trial of wisdom, Kazu chose the trial of courage, and Rina selected the trial of friendship. Aya faced the trial of wisdom, where she had to solve ancient riddles of the forest. Using hints from the fairies, she studied old books and carvings, successfully unraveling the mysteries. Along the way, she had to solve difficult puzzles and decipher codes, relying on her calm and thoughtful nature to succeed. Kazu's trial of courage involved protecting the forest from dangerous creatures. He faced these threats without fear, using bravery and composure to overcome the challenges. Kazu traversed dark caves and narrow paths, sometimes needing to believe in himself to move forward. He encountered giant spiders and sudden shadows but pressed on unflinchingly. Rina's trial of friendship required her to find and help lost animals in the forest. With kindness and compassion, she guided them to safety, demonstrating the importance of friendship. Rena rescued a family of lost rabbits and helped a distressed bird, building trust with the animals she encountered. After completing their trials, the three friends reunited, greeted by the fairies' applause. You have successfully overcome the trials. Now you can learn the secret of the forest, the fairies said. The fairies opened a hidden treasure chest within the ancient tree. Inside was a crystal that protected the forest's magic. The fairies explained that this crystal had the power to maintain the forest's peace and beauty. By finding this crystal, you have ensured the forest's magic will continue forever. Your courage, wisdom, and friendship will be remembered as the guardians of this forest, the fairies said. As the friends gazed at the crystal, they were enveloped in its light. They realized that their adventure was not just an exploration but played a crucial role in protecting the forest's future. They felt a deep sense of fulfillment and awe. With the full moon high in the sky, the three returned to the village. They shared their incredible adventure with their families and friends, who were moved by their story. The names Aya, Kazu, and Rena became legendary in the village, and the story of the moonlit adventurers was passed down through generations. After some time, Aya, Kazu, and Rena started taking the village children to the forest. They told them tales of its wonders and shared the story of the crystal. The children's eyes sparkled with excitement, dreaming of becoming adventurers themselves one day. One night, Aya and her friends held a special gathering in the village square during a full moon. Villagers gathered to hear the story of their adventure. After the gathering, the villagers visited the forest to see the crystal's glow. Its light brought hope and illumination not just to the forest but to the entire village. Aya, Kazu, and Rena continued to visit the forest, enjoying new adventures and discoveries. Their legacy lived on as their adventures became part of the village's folklore, ensuring the forest's magic and beauty were forever protected. The story of the moonlit adventurers inspired the villagers, giving them courage and hope to face the future. Even now, on full moon nights, small adventurers weave new tales in the forest, continuing the legacy of Aya, Kazu, and Rena.